All right, what's going on, everybody? So I wanted to give you guys this quick encouraging word because I know a lot of people in this hour, you're going through things for which the cost to your walk with Him is losing out on many things in life, and specifically even your friends, your family, and many sacrifices that you've had to make up until this time. And I want to remind you, because I just read Luke 12 today, and some of the teachings that you've heard throughout your life has been challenged because you look at yourself and you think, oh, maybe we have to make peace with the world. Maybe we have to have kumbaya with everybody. But I'm reminded of what Jesus himself said, that he does not come to this earth to bring peace, but to bring division. And he specifically says in Luke 12 that even in one household, 3 will be divided against 2, 2 against 3, father against son, mother against daughter, daughter-in-law against daughter-in-law. And he's specifically talking about how the cost to following him, to giving up certain ideologies and viewpoints, it's going to come at a cost where you cannot have this peace, this sort of kumbaya with the world. And you're figuring this out because of ethical issues, moral issues, political issues, social issues, viewpoints on theology, the way you operate your church, many other things that have crossed your path for which you thought that you can just ride the fence, that you thought that you could just kind of ignore and shove aside and coexist with somebody. Yes, you can live with somebody and have 2 different viewpoints for which it's not a black and white issue. It is not a salvation issue. And God is with those people. The Spirit of God is specifically still with those people. There are certain things that you can live with and have 2 different viewpoints, but there's other things for which God is clearly delineating. He's clearly showing you that this is a heaven and hell issue. This is a sin, a not sin issue. This is my viewpoint, my interpretation of the times. And in fact, the very next section, he talks about discerning the times. A lot of hypocrites are looking at the skies, looking at the weather and thinking that they know something, but they don't know how to discern the time. And so we're in a time right now for which, as God is elevating you, as God is separating you, as God is giving you more stewardship over something, He's showing you things and telling you that the cost to this is to let go of other worldly things, to let go of the immaturity, the place that people are at. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad people. They're at a different level. They're at a different stage in life. And later on, they may have that epiphany. They may have that growth, or they may not, but they're still going to live out their rudimentary baby milk Christianity for a long time. And for you, as you are being awakened, as you are maturing, as you are getting deeper in your walk with Him, as you are getting deeper levels of theological revelation, He's using that for a purpose. And so for many of you, you have been called to a time for which other people cannot go where you got to go. Other people are not going to understand, no matter how much you explain it to them, no matter how much you lay it out for them, no matter how much patience and time you give them. Some people, they're on a different path. They're on a different level. It's not that they're necessarily hell-deserving bad people. They're just at a different place in life. And you have to realize, with the insight, the revelation, and whatever it is that God has given you stewardship over, that you are supposed to take that and to each their own, go to the flock, go to the place, go to the area of calling ministry that you have to go to and leverage that. And so not a lot of people are going to fully understand that. Think about Noah. No one understood what it meant to build that ark and to have this flood come. Everybody was laughing at him. And a lot of people, they're going to laugh at you. 3 against 2, mother against daughter. People are going to look at you and they're going to say, I don't get you, I don't understand you, forget you. And you cannot hold their hand in this hour and wait for them, because for all we know, they may not even be saved. They may not even embrace who God is until way later on, or maybe even ever. And so you cannot waste your time. Yeah, you can pray for them. Yeah, you can do what you can in that moment, but afterwards, you must continue moving on. You must continue doing what God has called you to do. And so just know you're not alone. Just know there's a lot of people that are set apart, separated from all these things that is of the world, or is a different part of a different branch of ministry. And you have to leverage and be faithful to what you have and what God has given you in this hour. And for those that know, you know what I'm talking about. This video is not going to be understood by everybody. Some people will laugh, they're going to mock. Some people, it's going to go over their heads. Some people, they're just going to be scratching and just trying to figure certain things out, the basics out, but leave them alone, let them be, because God, he's anointing, and he's giving you that power, that confidence, that boldness, that insight to do what he wants you to do in this hour. To just know the path for all Christians. They could be saved or not. They could be good Christians or not. They could be at a different level of their calling for what God has for them. Whatever it is, just know that your path is different than other people's, and you have to just embrace that, and you just have to go forward from that. So God bless you. Love you guys. Talk to you guys very soon.